Rock Region Metro has been connecting people with opportunities for over 30 years by providing safe, affordable transportation services across Central Arkansas. We can't express how important key partnerships have been to the success of Rock Region Metro. Recently, we partnered with Pulaski Tech. We provide them with a UPass program, and their students, faculty, and staff are able to ride the bus for no additional fare. We partnered with the Little Rock Chamber to host Pop-Up in the Rock at the River Cities Travel Center to really highlight the opportunities of that facility. We partnered with the City of Little Rock as well as the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance to provide a mobile market. So we transitioned a bus that had passed its useful life and turned it into a mobile food market so that those who live in communities that don't have access to fruits and vegetables are able to do so and live healthy lifestyles.
Here in Central Arkansas, we're always trying to attract new talent and keep young people here that have grown up here. And having a robust transportation system is really key to those quality of life factors. Knowing that you don't always have to rely on a car, that you can choose to ride the bus, you can choose to use your bike, or some combination of those.
I've been riding the bus since 2014. I've not driven to Pulaski Tech one time this semester or last. I do have a car, but I just prefer to take the bus. It keeps me on schedule. I can do homework on the bus. There's Wi-Fi on the bus. I re-upped my CPR certification on the bus one morning on the last day it was due. I like how it frees me.
I've been riding the public transport all my life. I rode it in England too. I grew up riding public transportation. It was very natural for me to make the transition when we came here. It had been odd for me not to ride the buses because that's what I've always done. And it is a neat way to see other places and see other people when you go around the city. You get out of your own bubble and you get to see and interact and meet with a whole bunch of people and make new friends.
I've been riding since September of 2006, and so I use it to go anywhere I need to get to. Particularly in my work as a substitute teacher, I use the bus to get me as close to the schools as possible. There are quite a few schools that I'm not able to get to substitute teach at. It would be nice if some of the buses could get to just about every school that exists.
Our transit system allows us to grow and to develop, and one of the things about our system is that when you have transit and transit can flow into areas pretty easily, you have communities that are built around transit. You know, neighborhoods grow, businesses form, it has an economic development impact, it has a community development impact. So I think that's really important. I think it's key to the growth of our community.
I don't think you can put enough effort on developing quality public transit for a city today. We've certainly seen it in our business. Most of our downtown work has been intentionally adjacent to transit lines and even our River City Transit Center. And some say, well, that's not your ridership is different than your clientele. Well, it may be different today, but tomorrow it'll be one and the same. To me, a city that doesn't invest in public transit is a city that really doesn't care about the future.
The services that Rock Region Metro offers are vital to the economy of Central Arkansas because we're connecting people to the places that they need to go.
A lot of our families that come to our clinic do depend on the transit system in order to get here. You know, a lot of times, especially when your child is sick and you don't have a car or any other way to get here, it's the only option that you have. I see a lot of our families getting on and off the bus just right up here in the Midtown area. I just think having a good transit system would really increase the quality of people's lives, just so that it's easier for them to get to their doctor, it's easier for them to get to the grocery store, it's easier for them to get to work, which I think are all things that make people's lives better, and I would just love to see that sort of investment in our community.
Public transportation is vital to programs like the UAMS Project Search Program for individuals with disabilities. It's vital because it gets them to the vocational training, which is essential to that job, where they'll need public transportation again. And let's not forget how important social and recreational activities are to everyday life. And transportation is required to get us to those opportunities. We all want to work and engage in our community on our own, independently. And public transportation gives us that ability. It's about quality of life.
Who wouldn't want to sit on the bus, relax, catch up on email, surf the internet, or read a book, and then arrive at work relaxed and ready to start your day? And also, having those few extra steps or that short bike ride from the bus stop to your workplace is really a great opportunity to clear your mind and get yourself ready for the workday ahead.
Rock Region Metro has worked hard over the past few years to really modernize the customer experience. We've invested heavily in things that passengers want and need.
With the Wi-Fi on all the buses, GPS, the tracking, it's easy to be able to figure out when to get to the bus stop, and I love it.
Rock Region Metro has been blessed over the past 30 years with hundreds upon hundreds of Central Arkansans who have dedicated their careers to providing high-quality public transportation to their community. We've seen folks who have been at this agency as long as the agency has been in existence, all the way from the operators who are the face of this organization to the mechanics who are the heart, keep our fleet running, and to the administrative staff who ensures that those frontline employees are taken care of.
I think it's so important that we invest in public transportation because not everybody has access to their individual vehicle to get where they need to go.
Well, public transit is really the lifeblood of the future ways to move in a community, I think.
All great cities have great public transportation, and as we continue to invest in Rock Region Metro, we'll build upon the rich history of the past 30 years to ensure that our region has a strong economy as we connect people to their opportunities.